When a Stoic was asked why he had so few friends, he compared friendship to a diamond. It is rare, valuable, and often surrounded by imitations. After making a few mistakes in choosing people, you start to suspect that all friendships are just illusions, fakes. Another person, developing this idea, said, "True friends are a treasure that must be cherished." But it is rare in life to meet a friend whom you can place on such a high pedestal. And what if you often find yourself alone in a world that seems to be overflowing with connections? Does the absence of friends mean something profound, something inherent in your nature? Today, we will discuss this delicate topic and delve into the complex world of friendship or its absence. We will look at the complexities of modern social interactions and how they affect our relationships. Remember, not having a crowd of friends does not determine your worth. Sometimes it's all about finding that one true gem. Stay with us as we explore why it can be so difficult for some people to form connections. We will uncover the root causes. And most importantly, we will reveal practical steps inspired by Stoicism to help you build genuine and lasting friendships. Just as a sculptor chips away the excess stone to reveal a masterpiece, you too can shape your social world by carving out meaningful relationships that stand the test of time. Focus and let's embark on this journey together through the lens of Stoicism, with open minds and hearts ready to learn, grow, and connect. Shyness or introversion? By nature, we are social beings, but for many, the maze of social interactions feels like a puzzle with missing pieces. Shyness and introversion are often seen as obstacles, but let's turn this upside down. Imagine that these traits are not barriers, but unique perspectives. At the heart of Stoicism lies the art of turning apparent weaknesses into strengths. The first step is to accept your nature. Remember Marcus Aurelius, love the fate that has been given to you. Your introversion is not a flaw, it's a quiet strength, an awareness that your path is simply different, not worse. When you accept yourself, you break the chains. And what about I must? This self-acceptance becomes your armor in the noisy world of social interactions and gives you unwavering, quiet confidence. Now, about the present moment. You're at a party feeling that familiar shyness. This is where Stoicism shines especially bright. Focus on what is within your control. What's within your control are your actions, your words, your kindness, not other people's thoughts or the final outcome. When you speak, do it not to impress, but to express yourself. This shift from the fear of judgment to the authenticity of your words lifts a burden and turns conversation from a battlefield into a playground for genuine connections. And besides, friendship isn't a trophy to be won, but a garden to be cultivated. Let go of the craving for instant results. As Seneca said, life is a journey. View every interaction as a step along the journey, not as a test of your worth. By being yourself, you create space for relationships that truly resonate with you. Remember, in Stoicism, every person you meet is an opportunity to learn, grow, and reflect, not just another name on a friends list. Through the lens of Stoicism, shyness and introversion are transformed from shadows into sources of strength. It's not about overcoming them, but about understanding and using them to navigate the complex world of human relationships. Second, trust issues. As we walk the labyrinth of friendship, trust issues often become a huge obstacle. It's like walking a tightrope. You balance between your own values and the unpredictability of others. Trust isn't handed out like free samples at a store. It's earned piece by piece. Start by understanding yourself. What motivates you? What are you afraid of? A clear understanding of yourself is a compass in the desert of relationships. To know when to open the door and when to close it. Be like a tree that stands firm thanks to its roots. Know your roots, your values. That's your anchor in the ever-changing sea of human connections. Acknowledge that people change like the seasons. Today someone may seem reliable, but tomorrow, not so much. This isn't a reason to build walls around your heart, but rather to recognize that the only constant is change. Maintain emotional balance. If trust is betrayed, it's not the end of the world. It's a lesson and an opportunity to become stronger. Be like water, adapt, flow, but stay true to your nature. The best tool is open, clear communication. That's open, honest communication. If doubts arise, talk about them. It's like turning on the light in a dark room. Everything immediately becomes clearer. A conversation can turn misunderstanding into a moment of clarity. But remember, it's a two-way street. Listen as attentively as you speak. This balance creates a rhythm, a dance of words and understanding that strengthens friendship. In the end, you build a circle of friends where trust is the foundation, not an afterthought. Third, lack of social opportunities. In today's world, it's often not that we don't meet people, but that we don't engage with the world around us. Our phones buzz with notifications, while our hearts long for real connections. Imagine volunteering in your community. Not only is it about helping others, but it's also a doorway to meeting people who care about the same things you do, whether that's planting trees or sorting books in a library. Every shared activity weaves you into the social fabric. This is an expression of Stoic virtue, contributing to the common good and finding companions along the way. Don't forget about the power of shared knowledge and passions. Step into a room where everyone speaks the language of your profession or hobby. Workshops and masterclasses aren't just lines on your resume, they're fertile ground for friendship. There, conversations flow naturally. Nature is also a great social canvas. Hiking, cycling, group yoga isn't just good for your body, it's a catalyst for connections. Out in nature, conversations bloom like wildflowers, because the formalities fall away. Practice gratitude for the world around you and for the people who share these moments with you. It's not about the number of friends, but about cherishing the connections that add color to your life. Fourth, a lack of social skills. Friendship doesn't just happen on its own. It requires effort and the right approach. A lack of social skills can become a serious barrier. Start with small steps. Strike up a conversation with someone at a coffee shop, join a local club, or participate in online communities that match your interests. These small interactions are the building blocks of confidence. Just as plants need water and sunlight, social skills require patience and care. The key is to listen with genuine intent and empathy. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, the ability to listen sets you apart. Ask questions not just to get an answer, but to truly understand. Shift your focus from "how do I look" to "I genuinely want to understand this person," and your connections will become deeper. Embrace the ups and downs of social interactions with stoic calm. Not every attempt will lead to friendship, and that's okay. Every experience is a step forward. Rejection is not a verdict on your worth, but a natural part of human relationships. With each attempt, you not only improve your skills, but also learn to navigate the complex fabric of human relationships with grace and resilience. Your value isn't in the number of friends you have, but in the quality of the connections you nurture. Fifth, changing life circumstances. Sometimes the absence of friends reminds me of the story of the boy and the apple tree. In childhood, friendship is carefree play, just like with that apple tree. As we grow up, we shift our focus to what's important: money, status, a home. In the pursuit of these things, we unintentionally forget the friends who once were our shadow and our protection. The boy would return to the tree whenever he needed something, not noticing its constant silent support. In the same way, in the rush for success, we can overlook those who quietly support us. The result is emptiness, perhaps filled with achievements, but lacking warm, genuine connections. Restoring and maintaining friendships requires conscious effort, like tending to a garden. Grand gestures aren't necessary. What matters are consistent small acts of kindness and attention. Be the first to reach out. Be there not only in times of joy but also during difficulties. Friendship, like a tree, puts down roots gradually. Don't be like the boy who only remembered the tree when he needed something. Be the one who regularly cares for their relationships. Sixth, shifting priorities and personal growth. In a constantly changing life where we juggle career, studies, and self-development, shifting priorities quietly build or destroy friendships. Stoicism teaches us to accept the dynamic nature of life. Imagine life as a river that is always changing its course. When you pass through the rapids of your career or the calm waters of family life, the time you have for socializing naturally ebbs and flows. This is not a failure, it's the reality of a full life. Stoicism advises, quality is more important than quantity. It's better to have a few deep connections than many superficial ones. This isn't about cutting off contacts, but about focusing your energy where it truly matters. Accepting the natural flow of relationships doesn't mean resigning yourself to loneliness. Some friends will leave, others will stay, and new ones will appear precisely because of your new priorities. Embrace this with wisdom and courage. Be genuine in every interaction, and let Stoicism guide you toward friendships that align with who you are becoming. 7. Mental well-being. Mental well-being is the quiet cornerstone of friendship. When you're anxious or depressed inside, you navigate the social maze in the dark. The Stoics teach us to light a torch to see the way. A cynical outlook often hides a disappointed idealist. Our inner battles can build walls instead of bridges. Practical steps. Mindfulness. Not daydreaming, but full presence is a rare gift to your conversation partner. Meditating for 10 minutes a day brings clarity and calm that attract people. The pursuit of inner peace is the foundation of stable friendships. Friends are needed not only on sunny days, they are a shelter in the storm. When you achieve inner peace, you become someone people are drawn to. Be aware of your emotions, but don't let them control you. This way, you become a beacon of stability that others are naturally attracted to. By working on your mental well-being, you not only heal yourself, but also plant the seeds for deeper and more meaningful friendships. 8th, lifestyle and choices. The fast pace of life often leads to loneliness. To-do lists grow, while the seat across the dinner table remains empty. Stoicism allows you to honestly examine your priorities and learn to say no to time wasters that don't serve your need for connection. Shape your day like a sculptor. Every choice is a stroke of the chisel. You may have fewer hours for socializing, but their quality can soar. Choose people who share your values, and every meeting will be meaningful. The art of Stoic balance is not about dividing time equally, but about allocating it so that life feels truly fulfilling. Life is a mosaic of work, hobbies, rest, and friendship. Your task is to assemble these pieces into a harmonious picture. Ninth, different interests. Different interests are like different musical notes. When they don't match, it feels like the symphony hasn't been played. But Stoicism teaches us to find harmony in differences. If we focus only on our own hobbies, we trap ourselves in a bubble. By opening ourselves to other people's passions, we open new doors to people and horizons. Variety is the spice of life. Be curious. Ask a gamer about their favorite game, a gardener about their favorite plant. Don't pretend that it's close to your heart. Just sincerely take an interest in their world. Mutual curiosity is a powerful glue for people with different hobbies. All of our hobbies share common threads: excitement, dedication, joy. Stoicism teaches us to seek common ground in values and human emotions, not just in shared interests. Imagine a world where friendship is built not on identical tastes, but on understanding and respecting differences. There, an athlete and a book lover find common ground in perseverance and a love of learning. In this dance of friendship, Stoicism teaches us to lead with an open heart and an open mind, creating bonds not just around what we do, but around who we are and who we can become together. Remember, the richness of our friendships is measured not by what we do, but by the depth of our understanding and acceptance of each other. Let's seek understanding in one another and start building our friendship together, perhaps with a like, a comment, and a subscription. See you soon.